Hello guys, what is up? It is Spooky Noodles. I am back with another video. Today we're reviewing Father's Little Helper by Ronald Kelly. It also goes under the name 12 Gauge, so don't get the two confused. They're the same actually, or get the two confused because they're the same actually. Jack that up. Yeah, Father's Little Helper by Ronald Kelly. 12 Gauge is the same book. So if you buy this book and then buy 12 Gauge, you have the same book. Sorry. Anyways, 12 Gauge. What is it about? Well, we're about to read the synopsis, and then we will delve into the book. I wrote a Goodreads review already, but yeah, video reviews are my thing. So, and sorry it's so bright. Nothing really I can do. I could dim the lights, so let me do that real quick. All right, hopefully that's a little better. Yes, we have Father's Little Helper. If you cannot see that cover, I have a sticker on it, so, you know, that sucks, but, you got this guy holding a 12 gauge shotgun, his eyes are red, and it says on the front, he wanted to be just like his father in every way. Father's Little Helper by Ronald Kelly. Now, I think Father's Little Helper is a more fitting name than 12 gauge, but you know what, it's not my book, so, anyways, we'll read the back, and then we'll delve into it, alright? So here we go. Black Christmas. The citizens of Cedar Bluff, Tennessee have never recovered from the Christmas massacre in 1978. The tragic day when Richard McFarland, armed with a shotgun, abandoned his wife and son and selected a local church as the stage of a bloody, murderous rampage. McFarland paid for his crimes in the electric chair, yet not even death will stop him from finishing what he started. Bloody Legacy. After 14 years, Sonny's father is back. He'd been away for so long that Sonny hardly remembered him. But Richard McFarland remembered his only son, and now he will teach him how to kill. Sonny is about to become a deadly force that will be unleashed on the unsuspecting citizens of Cedar Bluff. For when the time is right, he will return to the small, quiet town, bringing death and destruction and on an even more terrifying Christmas day. So that is what Father's Little Helper by Ronald Kelly is about. So what is this about? Well, you follow a few characters. First of all, you follow Sonny, who is the mass murderer in the book. He believes that his father is coming and telling him what to do and trying to get him to finish what he started. And Sonny's a good character. Very, very, you know, you can't help but feel for him at times, but you know, at the same time, he's killing people, so you don't really know how to feel about him. Then you have Kate and Ben. Kate is an FBI agent, and Ben is the sheriff at the local sheriff's department. I don't know. He's the sheriff of Cedar Bluff, and they get together eventually, and they try to stop Sonny from doing his massacre. And then throughout the story, you meet other characters too, like Vernon, the Reverend, and other people like that. Those are two different people. It's not Vernon the Reverend. It's Vernon and the Reverend, okay? Vernon is definitely not a Reverend. But, yeah, you meet a lot of characters throughout this book, and you also lose a lot of characters in this book. There's a lot of bloodshed in this book. And there's actually some graphic content in this, which I was actually really pleased to see. Like when he describes how the buckshot goes through the people's bodies, you know, that was really fun. Maybe not fun, but it was really well written, and it didn't gross me out at all, but I could see it being a little extreme for some people. So yeah, that was really good. And the story is just awesome. Like rich characters and a rich story, like a really great story. It's just a fantastic book. And it does not beat Fear by Ronald Kelly, but it's really good. And I enjoyed this book a lot. I'm also reading other stuff by Ronald Kelly. Like I'm more than halfway through Bloodkin by Ronald Kelly. And the reason why I just finished this book is because I went ahead and bought the audio narration. Now, I was having trouble actually finishing the physical copy. Nothing wrong with the book, it just fell out of season. And then when I went to go reread it, I was like, you know what, why not I just listen to the audiobook? So I did pick up the audiobook, and I do have to say some negative things about the audiobook. The book itself is terrific, 5 stars, by the way. It's just a fantastic book. Ronald Kelly does it again, you know, fantastic author, you know, he's one of my favorite writers of all time, and yeah, great book. Now, audio narration, though, there was a few mistakes here and there, and the actual quality of the guy's microphone isn't that great. He's a good narrator, don't get me wrong, but his microphone quality wasn't the greatest, and I don't know, it wasn't the greatest, so it came out a little tinny at times, and there was times where you can hear him go, okay, 1, 2, 3, okay, and then start narrating, you know, or whatever he does before he narrates. Like, there was times where he repeated the line because he messed up the first time, and he didn't actually clip that out of the audio narration. So, I gotta give the audio narration itself 3 stars, but the book itself, 5 stars. Like, fantastic read. I highly recommend this book to anybody who wants a good slasher flick type movie, but different, you know what I'm saying? It has a gun in it, so it's very actiony, and I liked it a lot. It's got a lot of brutal scenes in it, and I just want to get you a close-up at that magnificent cover, which has sticker residue all over it, which sucks, but whatever. Mine is in like perfect condition, and also mine is signed and illustrated a little bit. It says, "To Nick, many happy nightmares, Ronald Kelly." And yeah, I'm a big fan of Ronald Kelly. He's one of my favorite writers of all time, authors, I should say. There's no one really close to him, maybe Rath James White. But then again, I've only read 1.5 books by Rath James White, so I have to read a little bit more in order for Rath James White to even come close to Ronald Kelly. But where does this land on my favorites list? I don't know if it makes the top 10, but if I sat down and thought about it, this book might make the top 10, actually. This novel is just that good. I enjoyed it a lot, and I think you will too. So that is my review for Father's Little Helper by Ronald Kelly. And yeah, I'm currently reading, actually the book is over here. Let me get it real quick. I'm currently reading Benny Rose, the Cannibal King by Haley Piper. And then my next audio narration, I'm not really sure. I haven't really chosen which audiobook I'm going to read next. I was looking at Danger Slater's I Will Rot Without You, which is like 3 hours long, I think. Very quick audiobook, so I think I would finish that quick. This book is pretty quick, too. It's a really short novel, coming in at 159 pages. So, yeah. And I can't wait to read this book. I'm already really enjoying it. I'm like 24 pages in, even though it started at around like the 7-page mark. That's a common theme with these Rewind or Die books. They actually start at page 7. So, but anyways, I hope you guys are having a great day. I hope you have a spooky night. This has been a Spooky Noodles review. We reviewed Father's Little Helper by Ronald Kelly. I hope you guys have a great day and a spooky night, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace out.